Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am obsessed with today's craft. I think it turned out so good. So in this video, I'm sharing a Dollar Tree DIY that I think turned out perfect, so much better than I could even expect it to. I think it looks so pretty hanging up on the wall. I do want to give a huge thank you to Home Chef. They are sponsoring today's video. I will have some more info on them coming up and show you all what I cooked for dinner. I love using Home Chef. It is just a very convenient way to feed my family, and we all enjoy having it. And I will have a link and coupon code down below, so make sure that you do check that out. And then, like I say, I will have more info to come. Also, later on in the video, after I get done showing you all how to make the craft, I want to show you how I style that. I get a ton of questions about what I do with my crafts or where I put them, and that you all would love to see more of how I hang them or style them. So I want to show you all how I put together this little wall scenery with a entryway table. So stay tuned because that will be coming up as well. Make sure you are subscribed and give this video a big thumbs up. Now let's get started. For today's project, I'm making these wall hanging flower sconces, and I needed two signs that would be identical to each other. Now these do have different patterns, but they are made exactly the same, so this will work perfect. I have used these same signs on several different projects, and I love that middle detailing on there, so these were just the signs that I chose, but feel free to pick something because I know that Easter is over, so these might be a little more difficult to find. To get started, I am removing the tags and the jute hanger from the top, as well as taking my little paint scraper that I picked up from Dollar Tree and removing the metal pieces. I did recently pick up these little clear cutting mats. They also said that they are great for crafts, so I'm going to be painting on them today. And to cover these signs, I'm using my Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle. It's this deep brown. I love this color, and I'm going to give them 2 coats of this just to make sure nothing shows through. I want these signs to look like little pallet wood that is put together on the back, so I want these to look like little planks of wood, and I'm going to be using one of my black paint markers. This is just in the Painter's brand, and I'm using my ruler to line up to where each plank goes, and then I'm paint on the black lines. You all know how I feel about dry brushing on the faux wood, so I'm using some of my mineral chalk paint, and I'm just going to try to barely get any on my brush and try to empty it out on a scrap piece of paper and then go over this, and I just love it. I think it is just a huge difference adding the dry brush on top of this brown paint. It just takes the chalk paint a few seconds to dry, and then I go over it with a piece of this coarse sandpaper. I love whenever you scuff up the edges. It makes it look so much more like weathered wood, and then it also gives the paint like this texture as if it is real wood. Sometimes if I do sand too much, it does show the print that was underneath through, so I do touch it up with a little bit more of my truffle paint. For this project, I found these 2 jars from Dollar Tree, and they already had the little metal hanger on there, so this would work perfect. They just clip off of there, and then I can paint the jar. I ended up using this elephant dark gray color in the Waverly chalk paint. I went between white and this dark gray over and over. I couldn't decide which one I wanted because I do think that I will be able to switch these flowers out for each season. So I wanted a color that was really neutral, that every type of flower that I wanted to put in there would stand out really nicely. I just went ahead and went with this dark gray. That way if I wanted to add some white flowers, it wouldn't be like white flowers in a white jar. Whenever I am painting glass with chalk paint, I do like to let it set and dry for a while. It lets it cure and it scratches a lot less easy. So while my jars are drying, I'm going to be painting a couple more of the little details that go on these sconces. And the first thing that I'm painting are these little command-like hooks from Dollar Tree. I'm just painting them in the matching truffle color because this is what's going to hold my jar up. I'm also going to be taking the little metal pieces that I took off of the signs originally and making them less shiny by taking some of my dark elephant gray paint and then just dabbing it on there to hide most of the shiny metal. After they were dried, I took a little bit on my brush and then just kind of dabbed that over the top to give them a little bit more of a galvanized look. Before I glue anything down, I just wanted to lay out everything and kind of get an idea of where it goes and exactly what I wanted to add or what I wanted to remove. So I ended up just putting the metal pieces back on the top and the bottom. I really like the look of these. I think it makes it have so much more detail and a little effort since they were already made on there. And then I'm going to be taking my jars and taking a piece of sandpaper and just kind of roughing up the tops a little bit to give them a more of a distressed look. I'm going to be replacing the little metal hangers around these jars, and these easily just went back on there. I thought these were the perfect little hangers for this project. After I had laid out everything and make sure that it looked even, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the jars, and then I'm going to start hot gluing down all the little pieces. I just ended up hot gluing down these plastic hooks. If you feel like you need some E6000, you can definitely use that. I was originally going to, and then I just got in a hurry to finish these up. But so far they are holding up really nicely for me. I wanted to dress up my jars by adding a little jute string bow. So to make this, I just wrap it around my fingers about 4 or 5 times. I cut it off, and then I cut another small piece of jute string and I just double knot that in the center. I have been loving using keys in my home decor lately, and I found these beautiful skeleton keys in a large pack from Amazon that is perfect to throw in my crafting stash. I will link these down below if you are interested in purchasing some, or I do have a tutorial on my channel about how I made some vintage keys out of some Dollar Tree items, so I will put that video link down in the description as well. I tied the key on using the ends of the bow, and then I just hot glued this directly on the jar. I'm going to be using some Dollar Tree flowers to fill my jars up. I found these really pretty spring bouquets. I just folded the stems over so they would tuck down inside of the jar. And then just because I love the variety of there's some blue flowers and purple flowers and some different little greenery, I ended up adding some leftover flowers that I had. I had some of these white lilac flowers. I think these are so cute with the little hearts on the top, so I stuffed them down into the front. And then I had an extra piece of greenery from Walmart that was 97 cents. So I just split this up in between the 2 jars and stuffed this around the edges. I wanted to do something different versus the jute string hanger that I put on a lot of my signs, so I ended up having to use a drill bit and drill out a larger hole because I wanted to try to hang these with some nautical rope, and I'm so happy that I did because I think it adds so much detail to it and it looks so pretty. Like I mentioned before, this video is sponsored by Home Chef. Home Chef is an online subscription service where you can go online and you can order meals with pre-portioned ingredients that simplify your cooking experience. And as you can see, they send quality, fresh food that is easily prepared and tastes delicious. Home Chef has 18 weekly meal options that are heart healthy and often can be created in as quick as 30 minutes. So you go online and you choose the meals that you and your family would like, and they get shipped straight to your door in carefully insulated boxes where your food will set safely and wait for you until you can get it in the fridge. Tonight I am preparing steak with chimichurri butter, and it comes with a side of roasted asparagus and also garlic cheddar biscuits, and everything turned out so delicious. We love vegetables in my family, so I love how they are able to send these nice quality veggies to your door that are incorporated into each of these meals. All of the recipes are easy to make, no matter how experienced or inexperienced that you are with cooking, and the recipe cards have photos which make them super easy to follow. My favorite part is plating the food and seeing how pretty that our dinner looks. It tastes even better than it looks, I promise. So if you want to try Home Chef for yourself, go click the link down below and use the coupon code KATELYN80 off to receive $80 off total of your first 4 boxes of Home Chef. That is one of the largest deals that they have ever offered, and if you are only cooking for yourself or you enjoy quick meals, they also offer 5-minute meals, and they are quickly prepared and perfect for busy moms. I picked out this Chipotle Ranch chicken salad, and it was one of my favorite meals that they offer. It was so simple to put together, and the chicken was super simple to cook. You can just microwave it or cook it on the stove, but it came together really quickly, and it was just a fun lunch. So go check out my links down below, and remember to use the coupon code KATELYN80 off. Now, to show you all how I was going to style my DIY sconces that I just made, I wanted to show you the area that I wanted to put them in. I have this little entryway place in my dining area. I still need to buy some curtains, and I do want some more wall decor, but I bought this really pretty white table from TJ Maxx. It's one of my favorite little pieces of furniture that I own, and I wanted to hang up a sign in between 2 of these sconces. I have this little farmhouse sign that says family is a gift that lasts forever, and I'm pretty sure that this came from Burke's Outlet. I bought it a while back, and I've just been holding on to it until I could find the perfect place for it, and then I'm hanging both of these little flower hangers on both sides of this. I didn't measure where these should go, I just kind of eyeballed it, so I was really hoping that they looked good. It does drive me crazy. In this video, some of those little greenery had fell down on the side, so I wish I would have fixed that whenever I was filming the final shot of this. But I just used a screw to hang up my middle photo, and then I just hung up the little sconces with a nail. I think they look really pretty up there. And then I want to show you how I decorate this table underneath the little wall scenery. I get a ton of questions about this little 2-tier tray. It came from Hobby Lobby, and I just decorated it with like some Dollar Tree succulents. I picked up this little wheelbarrow from Dollar General a while back for $1, and I just set some little cotton in there. It also has a little lantern from Walmart as well as a little photo frame. I also have this little galvanized pitcher, and it has some greenery in there. This came from Ross for $8.99, and this was sitting in my kitchen earlier, so I just kind of shopped my house. I also picked up this dry erase menu board a while back at Kirkland's, and I've been holding on to it, so I thought this was a perfect area to display it in our dining room so you can kind of see what we're having for dinner the rest of the week. But I love how this came together. At the bottom I did add that little woven basket. It came from TJ Maxx, and it just holds the little girls' shoes whenever they come through the door. But I think this looks so cute. I'd love to hear your opinion if there's something that I need to add, or if you just enjoyed this video, let me know if you want to see more decorating videos like this, because I do want to be decorating some more of my house. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a huge thumbs up. Also hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. I truly appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!